Hey guys, this is X coming at you with another Dynasty Warriors 3 hardcore run, and I have a special guest.
Hey, how's it going? My name is Chris Gildart.
Yeah, today I figured I'd invite him because he came up with the Koei Tecmo Let's Play challenge in the first place, where he's done the No Map challenge for Samurai Warriors. So a big shout out to him for coming up with the idea.
Thank you.
Alright, so in the last episode, I joined up with Kessin Muso to do the battle at Xiahou Gate, or as the game called it, I believe, Schlacht von Xiahou Tor or something like that. And
Xiahou Tor.
Yes, and I spent about half an hour trying to kill Lu Bu. Meanwhile, Kessin was telling me not to kill him, but I wanted to kill him because that'd be for the sake of the challenge. But I managed to do it by simply chipping it with damage and spamming Musou attacks. So I believe in this next episode, we're gonna play Guandu against Yuan Shao. Schlacht bei Guandu. And I can't remember how the story goes because I remember seeing a guy playing like a single segment hardcore run for like Xiahou Dune, and he somehow managed to complete the entire game in one segment on hard.
Oh. I just love how these cutscenes look.
Yeah. Makes me wish I was using actual hardware, but if I was playing it on my modded PS2, it would just show in black and white because it's PAL. So, my bodyguards are stronger now, but they're still privates, so they're probably just gonna die anyways. So, with the conditions, oh, you just let kill Yuan Shao, and it says for Sieg, Yuan Shao ist geschlachten, or something like that. And to lose, it's like Nieg der Lag, and it says Xiahou ist geschlagen, I don't know how to speak Deutsch. I wish I knew how to, but it's like an interesting language, but it seems so aggressive too. And the RV setup is Xiao's RV plus Guanyu. And Guanyu will come in handy when it comes to fighting Yan Liang and Yuan Shao.
Yeah, doesn't he just one-shot them all?
Yeah, I must repay my debts.
Oh, I love the lines are still just as on point in the German version.
Yeah.
It's good to know the same voice acting budget was used in all regions.
Yep. And it's like the translations are downright similar too. Like, I don't even understand the other languages all the way, but I could tell they pulled it straight from the English translation too.
Yep. I know a little bit of German. I listen to Rammstein.
Oh, that's my favorite band. I remember listening to Firefly when watching YouTube back when I was like 8 years old, back when they didn't copyright music videos.
Oh, the big thing for me was like anime AMVs with Linkin Park music.
Oh gosh. Oh my.
90% of them were in the end or crawling with just Dragon Ball Z montages.
In my skin, these wounds, they will not heal.
Ooh, excuse me. It's like after midnight here in Canada.
You're like 2 hours ahead. Where I am in Texas, we go by the central time zone, so it's only 10:36.
I had a little bit of coffee.
You love coffee.
So I should be good. Oh, I love coffee.
I I still have hate for coffee because it burnt my hand.
There's actually a YouTuber who's putting out her own brand of coffee.
Oh gosh, I wonder how that'll be like buying it from them.
Well, they're like going through an actual coffee making company that she's just making her own flavor, almost.
Interesting.
Her name is Dodger. She's friends with the Completionist and Jesse Cox. I'm very tempted to buy it myself, just the caffeine aficionado that I am.
I hope the coffee doesn't, like, I hope the coffee isn't that kind of coffee where it's all gimmicky and has like a slightly premium price on it.
We'll see. It's not out yet, but it's apparently when they asked her what kind of coffee she really enjoys, she was like, well, my greatest memories with coffee are like when I go out with my friends, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and we just go into some random diner and they give us the shittiest coffee that they can give us. Wow. So I want it to be that, but actually taste good. And apparently they did a really good job.
That's great. Hang on.
Oh? Hello?
I might have to jump cut this when I'm done with the video. It's kind of embarrassing to say the least.
Hey, that's cool.
Because my mom just came in asking for something.
God knows I edit the shit out of my videos.
Oh my. That means I have to spend a little bit more hours like cutting the video and then re-rendering it, because I tried to get these videos like uploaded raw as it is.
Oh, spoiler alert for episode 4 of the NoMapChallenge. I get lost, like hard lost.
Oh gosh, wait. So stage 1 of Yukimura, it was the one where he fights with the Takeda at the Kwana Nakajima, or whatever it's called. Second one was when against Xiahou, that I forgot what it's called. And the third one is where it branches out, right?
Yes, because in the second stage, Shingen can survive.
Yeah.
I think if you're up with Shingen when Hanzo appears, you can have a chance to kill him.
Yeah, I remember being able to almost kill Hanzo, but he killed Shingen anyways and disappeared.
Yeah. So the third stage is with Shingen's son.
Yeah.
Katsuyori?
Uh-huh.
So, the fourth stage is the Sanadamaru. And I think I mentioned it in the second episode.
Wait, was it Ueda Castle?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that stage can be really confusing.
Yeah. Especially with no map.
Just try doing it in the castle stage as Hanzo. You'd get lost.
Oh, I got lost as Yukimura.
That's even worse because you're playing in a battle stage.
Yeah, and I just kept going around in circles, trying to find the way out. And it kept saying, Hanzo is in the castle. Hanzo is in the castle. I couldn't find him.
Did you fail any objectives?
Oh, probably.
Well, I know you forgot Okubo in the second one. Where he was all the way up north, just chilling out. As Yukimura goes in a blind rage. Like, literally blind because he doesn't know his way.
Yep. Oh, the third episode is going to be just as good. But in the fourth episode, I'm like running around the map. Or running around the castle. Not the map.
Yeah.
Just the castle. And I'm forgetting to talk. Because I'm focusing on trying to find the way out. So I now need to go back and re-edit that whole section to make it a little bit more interesting so it's not just me, you know, trotting along on my horse.
Oh my. I hope you had a good horse and not that rank and file horse.
I think I killed an officer and took one of their horses.
Yeah. My least favorite thing about the Samurai Warriors horses was that the horse had its own health bar, but like they didn't necessarily die, so that was what was the point?
The health bar was once the health bar was completely drained, that's when you got knocked off the horse.
Yeah, but it was super annoying because like they'd always get you off your horse.
Yep.
Even
with Matsukase.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they took that out in Samurai Warriors 2.
They had the health bar, but it's like a super small one. And like, I think they actually removed it entirely in the third one.
Yeah, I haven't played much of the third one.
Yeah, no one ever speaks of the third one. Okay.
I did get the Sengoku Musou 3Z. So. Or Z for you Americans.
I keep forgetting the Canadians say stuff in the British way. Because
we also spell color with a U.
Yeah, and valor with a U.
Yep. We spell check CHEQUE, like a paycheck.
And center as centre.
Yep. And we go by the metric
system, and the U.S. Yankees, they just go through the imperial system. Oh my. The last thing I want happening to me is dying by an archer, or dying at the last second.
Oh. I fear that every single time I'm going in with the no map challenge, just like losing at the last second.
Yeah, like your commander dies or you die for some dumb reason.
Yep. Or the time running out.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard to make the time run out, because aren't stages in Samurai Warriors like more than half an hour?
Well, No, Samurai Warriors 1, it's exactly 30 minutes.
Oh my, I don't think I've ever come into a situation where the timer would show up.
No. But when you don't know where you're going.
Wow, that's even worse.
Because when I first tested out the idea of a no map challenge, I tested it out on the PS2 version with Oichi.
Yeah.
And that first stage against Yoshimoto, I completely forgot the layout of that map.
Yeah.
So, once I went down and killed Ieyasu, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go straight to where Yoshimoto is. Mm-hmm. And I did, and he wasn't there.
Wow.
So, I ended up winning in the end, because I found him. But what had happened was, in that stage, Ieyasu's like kind of centered in the middle of the stage. And after I killed Ieyasu, Yoshimoto was already coming up, and we literally crossed paths.
Wow.
So I just missed him.
That was lucky. Yeah, Samurai Warriors would be kind of confusing because I know like a place like Azuchi Castle, like it's kind of elaborate, so you'd have to find your way through the platforms and not get lost at the same time.
If I go further than just Yukimura's story, I'm gonna be screwed.
Just if you play as Kenshin, his second stage is a castle stage. I think it's Odawara Castle.
Oh. I forgot about the castle stages.
Oh shit, speaking of castles, Guandu's castle walls has already been breached.
Oh. Perfect.
And the oh my god. I can't believe it. And this is before the Archer cutscene started. That's just great. I haven't even done much but take out the first decoy supply depot, and I haven't even killed an officer yet.
Has Guanyu taken out Yuan Shao and Yan Liang yet?
No, I haven't seen the cutscene.
Oh, perfect.
Oh boy, I can't wait till I lock my fourth weapon. Oh, Shihuan's dead. He's the guy with the private skin in this game. You remember that one private who used like a steel sword in this level, right?
Not quite. No.
He fights for Wei. Like in the base Dynasty Warriors 3, he had the private skin, but in Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme, they gave him a hero skin instead.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
His name was Shihuan, and he just died.
I actually didn't play much of the Dynasty Warriors 3 vanilla, because my very first Dynasty Warriors game that I owned was 3 Extreme Legends.
Oh.
I played 3 vanilla with a friend, and that's how I kind of learned about the series.
Yeah. I think my first was either 2 or 3 Extreme. Like, my dad got a PS2 when it came out, and I was like only 2 years old.
Oh, you're just a youngin'.
I was born in 98.
Ooh. I was born 90.
You're considerably older than me.
Quite a bit.
But I was still old enough to embrace CRT televisions.
You're still young enough to know what a VHS is.
Yeah. I used to have a VCR in my house that took those tapes.
I still have one of those TVs that has a VCR like in it.
Yeah, I used to have one of those too.
Yeah, that's sitting at my parents' place.
The TV I was playing at my friend's house on Dynasty Warriors 4, it had one of those. But like he put a paper with tape on it saying "do not use" because apparently it ate the tape.
Oh, yeah, they did that. I lost many a tapes.
Gosh, I wonder
Both
how many
VHS and cassette.
I wonder how many times it took it before it filled up. I just realized Guandu's in trouble too, so we may never see the light of day of those cutscenes.
Well, you're just getting all the luck, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. I mean, they already breached the castle and Xiahou's already dead. I can't believe my bodyguards can't even damage these stupid privates too. If you notice, they're hitting them like crazy, but they already. Oh, Guanyu got wrecked by Yan Liang already.
Oh,
just
nice.
Just look at the teeny tiny morale bar.
You got this.
Yeah, I just need to kill 1,000 people.
That happens naturally in any Dynasty Warriors game, right?
Yeah. It should. And my fucking bodyguards, their health bar is like twice as smaller than the average privates, and now Sao Ren's dead. That's typical Dynasty Warriors 3 hard difficulty in a nutshell. And very hard on extreme.
Oh, I remember throwing in 4 Extreme Legends and trying what you were doing and going on the hardest, from scratch, no items.
Don't even try.
First stage weapon, final destination.
That's expert difficulty. That's even
Yeah.
because they already have their level 10 weapons. I should probably help Xiahou Xiahou after I take out the 3rd decoy base. I kind of feel like cleaning these up before returning to base.
Yeah. That'll be at least less work for you. Because if you were to go kind of try to clear out the enemies around Xiahou Xiahou right now, the people from the bases will just keep spawning.
Yeah. They'll just leak out.
Yep. You'll be stuck there, and then time will run out.
But this stage, we have 73 minutes left. Remember, this game's very lenient, 90-minute time limits.
Oh, it's not like Samurai Warriors.
I literally remember a time where I was playing Guandu on Dynasty Warriors 2 on Yuan Shao's side, and I literally let the time run down to 10 minutes to see what the timer would look like. And then, I realized, the enemies were super tough to defeat.
Yet, now that I think about it, I don't think I've seen the time limit appear on any other Dynasty Warriors game other than Samurai Warriors. Like the original Samurai Warriors.
I was kind of disappointed to see the timer in Dynasty Warriors 2 was just in a couple of italicized numbers. And I somehow managed to clear the stage and defeat all the enemies too.
Yeah, when I was doing that test stage with Oichi, the timer appeared and I thought I was gonna lose.
How many minutes did it show up when it did that?
10 minutes.
Oh. What
Maybe
did it
15.
What did it look like, and
10.
where did it appear?
It appeared below the morale bar, but above the map, so in between.
Oh.
And it looked like the same font that the menus are in. So it's not like a Arial font.
Yeah.
and it appears in like a deep orange until it goes to 5 minutes, and then it goes down to like a deep red.
Dang. It just wants to stress you out.
Yep. I can't remember exactly how much time I had left, but I had seen the 5 minute mark.
It must have not been fun trying to find Yoshimoto without a map.
Oh, and like not having any items and having the first weapon and trying to kill him. Because you don't deal that much damage when you have like no items in the first weapon.
Hurry up and open gate. I don't have time for this.
You got that Dynasty Warriors Q.
Oh.
They have to go through all of those messages for you.
I finally found the supply compound. Wu Chao.
Isn't it always like the last one?
I found this on... This is my third try. The one next to Yuan Shao's camp apparently wasn't decided by the RNG of the game. But I can tell you you'll really enjoy Dynasty Warriors 3 on Xbox because like the bodyguard system for like when you pick a playable character bodyguard, it'll actually reflect everything you used on them. Like right down to their weapon.
Oh, nice.
Like I've literally brought a Lu Bu bodyguard with me and he destroyed everything. And he had his fourth weapon too with max stats.
Nice.
But there's like, if you ever play it, you'll notice something weird when in like the settings of the game because for some reason you can set Japanese subtitles too.
Oh, beautiful.
So you could say that you got an international version of Dynasty Warriors 3 and it has Japanese subtitles. Kind of like Final Fantasy International.
Did you know there's a Canadian version of Final Fantasy X?
Are you serious?
Yeah. The only difference is that like up in the top corner, it has the Canadian flag on the cover.
What the hell?
They made fun of it on a Flash show called The Decline of Video Games.
Wow.
Where, like, it showed a scene from Final Fantasy X, but they were all, like, the Canadians from South Park, so their heads kind of, like, flapped about.
Oh my god.
If you ever get a chance, you should watch the series, Decline of Video Game.
I can't see that. I can't unsee that mental image.
I think Orin and Titus are there, and Titus is like, "Oh, Orin, what is it, Titus? Sin is attacking. Oh," and then one of them farts, and they laugh.
Oh gee, I wonder what the laughing scene would be like.
I think they literally stripped the laughing sequence from Terrence and Phillip, and just put it in their show, because this was uploaded on Newgrounds, so you know.
Newgrounds was my childhood.
Yep. I remember watching Ego Raptor before he was cool.
I remember seeing, I think, wasn't that Oni, like, I forgot it was like NG something, Oni NG or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, he's there too.
Yep. Oh, I forget his name. His username was Legendary Frog. I used to watch all of his videos. Kerrigan and Ark was one of the shows. I just remember in one of those, Kerrigan makes a pie.
Oh gosh.
And sets the pie out. Looks at Ark and goes, "Now I have to go out to town. Don't you eat this pie." And the whole episode is just him fighting the urge to eat that pie.
I have very good news. I have taken Wu Chao.
Yay!
Look, the morale is actually kind of balanced now.
Yeah, you got a little bit.
But they're still technically winning.
Yeah. Just gotta go over and save Xiahou.
I mean, they've already breached the castle walls without even needing the archer traps, so...
Whoopsies!
Yeah. Cannot penetrate armor with butter knives. these bodyguards.
I remember a comedian I used to watch. I think it was his name was Jeremy Hotz. Was one of his jokes was, "Oh look, here comes the Canadian Army with their plastic knives and forks."
I thought they fought with maple syrup and bacon. No, just kidding.
That's the peace treaty party.
Oh, Zhang Liao has been defeated by Yan Liang.
I'm just watching as like the red slowly moves into where Xiahou is.
I am literally just killing these troops and not even bothering to kill their commanding officer. What am I doing? Oh crap, it's just me, brother Yuan. As, like, I know because in Dynasty Warriors 3, Xiahou Yuan calls Xiahou dude, brother dude.
Yeah, I think that they were brothers in the translation until 5? It was either 5 or 6 that they actually corrected that to the cousins. But I know because I'm playing 4, and they still call each other brothers.
I also forgot to realize that I put a challenge where I can't do mid-level saving, like the Japanese version of Dynasty Warriors 2. So I have to do this in one go.
I rarely use the mid-level saving, only for like trying to get the 4th and 5th weapons.
Yeah, and like the funny thing.
Or if I was like, oh shit, I have to go to work.
Yeah.
And I'm halfway through the stage. Oh, I'll interim save.
Yeah, but then you forget in 5 and 6 they actually limit how much quick saves you can do.
Yep. Oh, the good old days.
Like chaos difficulty in 6 won't even let you save at all.
Yep. But there's no reason to play it in chaos except for that one achievement.
I'm not gonna do it. I wouldn't even play the 360 version at all.
I'm missing 2 achievements in the 360 version. One to get every character up to level 50, and the other one is to beat every single stage on every single story on chaos.
Ugh.
And there's no secret weapons, so fuck that noise.
Yeah, all you get are powered up weapons, but they look exactly the same.
Yay!
I felt really satisfied when I unlocked all the characters back when I was like 10 years old, playing Dynasty Warriors 6 back when I enjoyed it for some unknown reason.
Yep. Like, I'll still play it. I enjoy it more than Dynasty Warriors 2. But that's because Dynasty Warriors 2 has literally nothing.
Yeah. Bragging rights.
Dynasty Warriors 2 is literally no weapons, no items, final destination. Fox only.
I think the only reason, like, I think I'd only go back to it, like, is because of that cheat code that lets you play as, like, other characters. Because there's a code on the web that lets you, like, play as, like generics and stuff, but it only lets you play as a specific character if you played as like a selected character, but it's like really limited, and like if you're playing as Gongsun Zan. At Hulao Gate, you have to play as Diao Chan on the Allied forces, and of course Gongsun Zan would have Diao Chan's voice. I actually have a video of that up.
I'll have to check that one out.
Okay, I'm gonna go rescue Cao Cao now.
Good plan.
Because it looks like there's only one dot now.
Yeah, is Xiahou Yuan gone?
No, he was actually with me when killing Yuan Shao.
Oh.
Bros before hoes. Oh, yeah, Liang is... Wait, what am I... I just saw a couple troops huddling around this wall earlier. Alright, so far only Yan Liang has gotten into the castle. Xiahou just died too. Oh my god, they killed Xiahou. You bastards.
I'm looking over at my Koei Tecmo collection, and for some reason Dynasty Warriors 6 Empires is coming before Dynasty Warriors 6, and that's hurting my OCD.
I have an OCD too, it's okay. I still need to get the niche series like Win Back, Crimson Sea, and like the Trinity game, and Warriors Legend of Troy, and the North Star series too.
Oh, I've got Win Back, the first Win Back for PS2 and N64.
Oh.
I even have a custom case for the N64 one because, you know, N64 cartridges look terrible.
I know.
Because they have no end label.
Yeah, you have to buy the stickers for them.
Yeah. I have Win Back 2 on the original Xbox.
Oh, I need that, even though like it's like supposedly just a really bad outsourced version.
I do have Legends of Troy on PS3. That was actually my first PS3 game.
Oh, dang, nice.
That and Trinity. I got those both with my PS3.
Oh my god. Oh, I need them.
I was late to the PS3 though. I had the 360 for the longest time.
I was late to the 360. I actually wanted it to play Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires.
Oh. That is the only reason why I still play Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires, is the 360 version.
I have the special edition of Dynasty Warriors 5, but I need the Japanese 360 since early games were region locked.
Aren't all games region locked for the 360?
No, I have a PAL version of Dynasty Warriors 3 Gundam 3, and it runs on my NTSC Xbox.
Oh, cool.
And it shares the same save data from the US version, North American version, so it's kind of amazing how the versions can be exactly the same for the different regions on Xbox, but not for PS3. Which I assume must be like some sort of coding thing where they just changed the region altogether.
Yeah, I was looking up. Apparently, some European and North American games will share their trophy sets, and others won't. So if you like certain games that are super easy to get the platinum, you can get both the North American and the PAL version, and get 2 platinums.
Yeah, I've done that for Sound Shapes. Like, Sound Shapes has a bunch of versions.
Yeah, I'm currently like slowly grinding out all the like little things for Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends. Because
go on.
The PS4 version is separate from the PS3 and Vita version. Like the PS3 and Vita version share trophy sets.
Yeah.
But the PS4 is alone. They're cross-save. So you essentially get 2 platinums for the same save file.
Yeah. Ambition mode's the hardest one. Yuan Shao just killed all like 6 of my bodyguards. I'm a little upset to say the least.
Did you take out Yuan Shao?
No, I'm trying to find his sub-officer Gaolan. If I leave South South for just 1 second, somebody's gonna die.
Oh, Yuan Shao's following you anyways.
No, he's not following me anymore. Okay, I better hurry up and kill Gaolan. Just let me kill you already, so I can get to the leader.
Oh, Eugene just got 50 kills.
Yeah, he's in Dynasty Warriors 8, and he recently got announced for Dynasty Warriors 9.
And he looks exactly the same.
Yeah, just different armor.
Yeah, like it's just slightly different.
I just gotta come in and clutch. I don't want Cao Cao to die. He's not dead. And he still has his health. Thank the Lord for Turbo. Though it only works if you have a really good computer.
Yep.
But have you noticed something about Eugene? He looks like the Dynasty Warriors 2 to 3 Sergeant and the Dynasty Warriors 4 to 5 Major.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's like he's an upgraded generic.
Yeah. And what's his name? From the Jin.
Wen Yang.
Yep.
Because he has the voice of the generic.
I actually really like him. He's probably one of my favorite Jin characters.
Yeah, he's basically the Jin's Xiahou.
I like Spears though.
Yeah, except if we're gonna be nitpicky here, he used a javelin.
It's close enough.
Yeah, I mean, well, then again, his Dynasty Warriors 7 generic counterpart used his spear, so it only made sense, right?
Yeah.
And he was voiced by the same guy too. So he's also an upgraded generic.
Well, the voice of Guandu does the voices of all of the peasants as well.
Oh yeah, don't forget he also does the ruler generic for Dynasty Warriors 8 because the Dynasty Warriors 7 ruler generic, like, the voice actor for him actually retired, and he was, coincidentally, he was also the voice actor for Konosuba Naoe for Samurai Warriors 3 and Warriors Orochi series.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Michael Lindsay. And he also apparently did Sun Tzu's voice in Dynasty Warriors 4.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the same voice actor for Guandu.
Oh, well...
Spike Spencer.
Yeah, Spike Spencer actually replaced Michael Lindsay's ruler generic voice from 7. I believe Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends and Dynasty Warriors Next for Vita. Because, like...
I still need to play more of the Dynasty Warriors Next for the Vita.
But yeah, it's just like a little tidbit because some people ended up getting recasted. I think the Dynasty Warriors 7 generics, like for the spear guys, like they ended up getting recasted in the Japanese voices for 7 and Extreme Legends. So like the Extreme Legends voices for the spear generics, they ended up getting like a consistent one from like Extreme Legends to Warriors Orochi 3, I believe, and then they got recasted with Xu Huang's voice actor for some reason.
I actually got to meet Spike Spencer.
Really?
Got Dynasty Warriors 7 for 360 autographed by him.
Oh gosh, you should take a picture of that. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture when we're done of this.
Yeah.
I think I have a picture of it on my Instagram, like long ago.
I've been thinking about getting, like, since I live in Texas and like Kyle Hebert stops by and like to the anime con, I might like try to get one of my copies of Dynasty Warriors or Dragon Ball Z signed by him.
Yep.
Since he also does like voice roles in Dragon Ball Z.
Let me, I'm opening up a Google tab here.
Wait, so have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, yeah.
Like, have you watched the one with the original Ocean dub on it?
Yeah, I'm from Canada. That's what they played on the TV. They didn't play Funimation's dub. The voice actor of Goku in the Ocean dub is the same as, I don't know if you've watched Inuyasha, but Moroku.
Oh gosh, I loved Inuyasha. That was part of my childhood.
Yeah, Kirby Morrows, he did the voice of Goku.
Oh my gosh.
And it was literally the exact same voice that he did for Moroku.
I know one of the voice actors voiced Rolf in Ed and Eddie. And he was the voice of Goku also. And because Ed and Eddie's studio, because like the show was made in Canada, they picked a casting studio from Canada too, apart from select voice actors like Aaron Fitzgerald, who was obviously American.
Oh, speaking of which, on the topic of voice actors, have you ever played the game Catherine?
Oh, you mean the one? It's made by Atlas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has two different covers with Catherine with a K for 360 and Catherine with a C for PS3, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What about it?
Have you played it?
I played the demo for it like before it came out one time.
Okay. Between the dream stages, like the actual puzzle stages, you spend a little bit of time in a bar. And the bartender, or the bar owner, is voiced by Kirk Thornton, Xiahou voice.
Xiahou, and he's also Tadakatsu's voice in the Samurai Warriors one also.
Yeah.
I see.
Even better, the entire time, his character is giving you relationship advice. So the entire time I was playing it, I'm like, I'm getting a relationship advice from Xiahou. Xiahou's got my back.
Yep. and like the even better part is that the main character is voiced by Troy Baker, who does Hanzo's voice.
Yep.
And like Troy Baker's in like everything, and so is Nolan North. And Laura Bailey.
Yep.
And then Travis Willingham. Oh my god, it's about time we reach the final stretch.
I told you got this.
I'm literally just talking over this as I'm like playing without even realizing what I'm well, now I should probably run. Fuck. There's gotta be some health around here, man. I can't go down fighting like this.
Oh shit.
Just like one 6-hit combo, man. Oh, I got it. Oh,
Perfect.
Eugene, you just killed 100 people. He'll raise our morale that way.
Nice.
That power guard comes in handy, but sometimes it doesn't come in handy.
At least this isn't Dynasty Warriors 2 where, like, every single second the officers are healing themselves.
Yeah, but you knock them down, that's the difference. I mean, you are knocking them down. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Rick. Ugh.
Jeez.
I'll let these guys take care of it since they're in high spirits. That's a double axe right there.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't worry, I got people to defend me. Oh, that's not what I want, though. whenever you're dealing with playable general and hard, for some reason stuff always seems to go down. But since all my generals are at high spirits, like they'll just plow through everything. I think I saw. Okay, if I read like the history, UAG just wrecked Zhang Fei. Future playable character Rex, longtime veteran. See, and UAG just killed Xiahou too. And he was giving me grief too. UAG's like the real MVP here. He just killed 2 playables without having to try.
Yo, he deserves to be playable in Dynasty Warriors 4.
Yeah. Not 7, where he becomes some Cabal clone. Like, because Cabal uses hook swords. Like, Mortal Kombat Cabal.
Yeah.
Except Cabal has super speed. Wait, UAG also has super speed. I think Koei's onto something. They've been like exporting characters from other series.
Oh yeah. I always said that Masamune, when he got his sword and guns, he just needed a red costume and then he'd be Dante.
Oh, it's so true. I mean, he even has dual pistols.
Yep.
Except he has a puny sword, a puny rapier. Well, it's a little bigger, but still. But he just doesn't have the same oomph to his voice. He sounds kind of like a sissy.
Yeah.
You got Basara Masamune, and he's awesome because he's got Xiahou Dude's voice and Dian Wei's voice.
He could be the Koei Masamune can be the DMC, the remake Dante.
Remake Dante. You don't ever talk about Ninja Theory stuff. Unless it's Senua. Like Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, or whatever it's called.
I still need to play that. I need to play a lot of games.
I think Ninja Theory's in Canada. I think Ninja Theory's located in Canada.
Just a sec, I've got Wikipedia open, I'll check that. Fact checking. On the spot. Ninja Theory. Based in Cambridge, England.
Oh crap, I thought they were... Maybe it must have been a division.
I control left Canada. There's nothing. There used to be a Koei Canada.
Yeah.
Till they shut them down.
And there's a Capcom Canada that made the horrid Dead Rising 4.
Oh, I haven't played any of the Dead Rising games.
Don't play Dead Rising 4.
Noted.
Play Dead Rising 1 through 2. That's the best ones. Even though the second one wasn't actually made by Capcom, but like outsourced to a company in Canada. They did actually make a pretty good Dead Rising game. It's just that they didn't do their best when 3 came out. Everybody was trashing on 3, but then when Dead Rising 4 came out, it turned out to be even worse than 3. And now...
I think the Canadian Koei firm only did like 6 games.
I think they made a racing game.
Yep. Fatal Inertia.
Yeah.
I have that for 360.
And it's also the first and only Koei game running on Unreal Engine 3.
It's actually not bad if you like Wipeout.
I played Wipeout 2048 on my Vita.
That's a pretty good game. I've got the Omega collection, which is the best one.
Oh, it has like most of like the Wipeout games from the HD era, right?
Yep. And it's like upscaled for the PS4, and it looks beautiful.
I've heard.
But there is a Fatal Inertia for PS3. It's just digital only, and like $40.
What the hell? For what reason?
Because digital games don't go down in price.
No, but why did they just release it digital only?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Well, it wouldn't. Well, it already made sense.
Like there's
for, like,
there's no physical in any region. Japan, Europe, North America.
What the freak?
The 360 was the only one that got a physical version, and the PS3 version has more stuff because it was released afterwards.
Wow.
Yep.
I'm feeling pretty good about this moment.
Yeah, you're doing good. You're on the final stretch.
I need to get 1,000 kills though, because I made 1,000 kills in the last level. Wait, I didn't actually make 1,000 kills. I only killed Lubu. That was the only accolade. But I want to make at least 1,000 kills.
Just leave one of the. Just leave a few of the bases.
Yeah.
They'll continue to spawn
I doubt
stuff.
my troops are gonna attack the bases since Yuan Shao's already right next to us.
Yeah, they'll focus on the ones that are in front of them.
I got a question, Chris. Do you speak any French?
Not
Oh.
much. Like, I took French because it's kind of mandatory for the first little while until high school. High school was the first year that I didn't have to take French, and it was the first year that I didn't take French.
Have you ever been to the French-speaking parts of Canada?
Yeah, that's actually where I met my fiance. I was in Montreal on a band trip.
Was she from the French-speaking parts, or was
No.
she... Oh, okay.
We were from the same city.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was we went to the same school.
I see most of our surviving generals are future playable officers.
Yeah, I'm not really good at learning any kind of languages. Except right now, I'm kind of trying to learn Chinese.
I'm like trilingual, but I only know elementary Spanish and like intermediate Vietnamese. Like, I was talking to my mom in Vietnamese.
Yeah, well, every now and then, like when I come home from work, I'll say hi, how are you, that kind of stuff in Chinese.
Ni hao ma.
Yeah, Chelsea, my fiance's learning how to speak Chinese. She's much further than I am because I've been spending too much time working on YouTube videos.
That moment when you learn languages from video games and anime.
Oh, I learned a lot of Japanese from games and anime.
Yeah, me too. Gomen nasai. Sumimasen. Arigato. Konnichiwa. Yeah, and like the Japanese names for like some Dynasty Warriors characters, like Shuju is Kyocho, and both Sun Quan and Sun Jian are both known as Sonken, but their characters are different.
I know Sunsa is Sonsaku.
Yeah.
Xiahou is Kakotun.
And
I think
Xiahou-
Cao Cao is just Cao Cao.
No, it's Soso. And
Lubu is Ryofu.
yeah. And, oh well, there goes one of my generals.
Guanyu is Kannu. Kannu?
Kanyu.
I know some of these from Ikitusen.
Yeah, because it's like a modern day thing, but they have like they have female characters that are named after the Three Kingdoms generals.
Oh, it's not just the female characters, because I think one of the guys is Lu Meng, like Sun Tzu's best friend, childhood friend kind of thing.
Shouldn't that be Xiahou? How dare they make changes like that?
Oh, when you figure out who is who in Ikitusen, it doesn't make sense at all.
Yeah.
And then there's Koihime Muso.
Oh shit, I got 10-second unlimited Muso. I wish I had 60-second unlimited Muso. Oh wait, wrong game.
Have you ever heard of Koihime Muso?
Yeah, but I actually haven't watched it.
I think that Koei should make a Koihime Muso game.
Yeah, they got a lot of money to expend. I mean, they already made Berserk Berserk and the Band of the Hawk and Arslan.
Arslan was actually really good.
Yeah.
Like, I think that felt like a classic Warriors game.
I mean, it used most of the assets. It felt like Dynasty Warriors 7.5, only with an anime skin.
Yeah. And Band of the Hawk was really good as well. Most of the Warrior spin-offs have been pretty good.
Except the newer ones in 2016, they don't have co-op. That's kind of what pisses me off.
Well, Arslan has co-op.
Yeah, it had the best co-op ever because, like, I don't know if you noticed this, but you can drop in and out any time.
Yep.
I was like so amazed at that feature when I tried it out.
Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if you've noticed this, but if you go back and look at some of the older Warriors games manuals, they say that when one player dies, if you're playing two-player, that the game will still go on.
On Arslan?
No, on the classic Dynasty Warriors games like 3, 4, and 5.
Dude, that's full of crap. I killed my friend like on like free mode for Dynasty Warriors with a mod where he was fighting on the enemy side and the game still ended.
Yep. The manual lies.
Freaking liars, false advertising BS.
I'll try to find it and I'll tweet it out to you. I won't send it as a direct message. I'll like make it public.
Yeah. I feel like getting the max point yield for KOs, so I'm just gonna like stall this stage for a bit. Like, I think the maximum yield is at least 1376. I'm not sure. But it's definitely more than 1300. Because there's like a maximum yield because this game uses like an exponential multiplier or something, so I could get a maximum score of 9,999 if I killed around more than 1350 people, I think. So I'm trying to make the best of it.
There's a stage in Dynasty Warriors 8 where it's like super easy to get 9,999 kills. And I just want to do that with every character so that when their stats come up on the loading screen, it says that each character's max KO count is 9,999.
Yeah.
But that just takes up too much time for the sake of a number on the loading screen.
Yeah, one measly number.
That's like trying to get every character up to the max level in Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate.
Oh my god, that's so true. It's a grind fest. I haven't even like gotten a single gold trophy, and I haven't even completed the gauntlet mode. I just completed the Ultimate Edition story, and that's it.
Yep, I did the story. I did get Xiahou Dune up to the max level because I have to do that with him in every game. He's my favorite character, so.
He was one of my first. I think he was my first way character I maxed out in Dynasty Warriors 7.
I think he's my only character that I've fully maxed out in Dynasty Warriors 7. In 7 Extreme Legends, I maxed out a lot more because I'm trying to get like all the secret weapons.
Yeah, and it almost demands really, really high stats.
Oh, you pretty much need max stats and like all of those elements for your weapons that just...
Yep, pretty much. You need everything maxed out.
Yeah, 7 Extreme Legends is not an easy grind.
I somehow managed to get the Platinum Trophy after a year and a half. I don't even know how I did it, but I just
For 7 Extreme Legends?
Yeah.
Kudos. I only have 7 Platinum.
Like
6 Empires.
I remember I was having trouble trying to get the weapons, like because like there's the Ascension Dragon Spear and stuff like that, and also Lu Bu's challenge, because like you have to make sure not to take 70% of your health away.
Yep. I did get all of Lu Bu's weapons, because one of the things that I saw is if you have a maxed character and then you just give them both of Lu Bu's secret weapons, you can just keep switching back and forth.
Yeah,
and
but wait, what?
When you switch back and forth, you get that like speed boost.
Yeah, but the problem in Dynasty Warriors 7 is that you were never given invincibility frames for switch attacks, so they'll still keep beating the crap out of you unless you have combat resistance.
Yeah, you just have to kind of like run away a little bit, far enough that they won't attack you, and then you switch, and then you can bum rush them.
Well, they were still pretty block happy, especially for the generals.
Oh yeah.
And for some reason, they had the nerve to speed up their Musos. I remember the first time playing, I was like super confused because like the special effects were going at a delay. Because the special effects were at normal speed, but the animations were double speed. And then you have to take into account like the bannermen who like take away your Muso and stuff, and heal the generals, and give them double attack and double defense.
Having war flashbacks now.
I have too many. I think I remember losing my save at one point, and then I had to revert back to a save, and I had to re-unlock some weapons because of that.
I'm experiencing that with like all of the classic Dynasty Warriors games because I sold my PS2 memory card from when I was a kid, and I had everything like maxed out. I was just missing a couple of the secret weapons.
Yeah, like I had like a couple maxed out items on Dynasty Warriors 4 when I was like 7 years old, and for some reason I had the nerve to delete the save data, so it's gone.
I used Game Shark, so like every single item was level 99.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
That was fun, especially when you equipped the speed scroll at level 99, because the natural level cap is 20.
Yeah.
So you're like just zooming around the map.
Especially when using Guandu.
Oh god. And then if you like put your Game Shark in to have infinite Muso, and you just go in as Guandu and you just Muso straight to the boss.
Oh, I think I might have reached the maximum yield for the KO points. Okay, I'm gonna kill those gate captains so they count towards my score, but my bodyguards killed will definitely affect me negatively. It's even worse, because the more bodyguards you have, the more you're gonna lose points if they die.
Yep. Oh, the fun times.
But I'm still glad Yuan-Jin's the real MVP in this level, though. He saved me from death.
Next thing you know, he's going to be the one to take out Yuan Shao.
Yeah, but you can't kill leaders with your fellow ally generals.
He's done a lot. I wouldn't put it past him.
Whoa. Hey, look, it's Brother Yuan. He is Xiahou Bro, because I can't think of another name, because Xiahou Dude's already Xiahou Dude.
feel like Xiahou Bro would work better for Xiahou Ba.
Yeah.
What would have to go to the drawing board. Think of a good.
My OCD's kicking in. I have to kill every single red dot on the map if I have to.
Yep. One of the other challenges that I thought of, I forget which game it is, but you can set it so that the map doesn't flip back when a message comes up.
Oh, you mean like the auto and manual map setting?
Yeah. But like even when the message comes up, the map will stay zoomed in. It won't go to the full. So a challenge idea I had was you were allowed to look at the map, but when you were zoomed in, you had to kill the red dots that are in that map.
Gosh, the OCD challenge.
Yeah. And I plan to do that hard mode challenge on various games. Like I want to do it on either Oblivion or Skyrim. Try to go through that with on the hardest difficulty.
Oh my. I think it would be possible on those games where it actually balances out player and enemy damage, where both the player and the enemy does lethal damage to each other, but if it's like a bullet sponge or damage sponge, then that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, I think I tried it once in Oblivion, and that first mud crab killed me.
I've fought mud crabs. Something than you.
Like, I had no problem with the rats in the tutorial, or the goblins even in the tutorial. But that first mud crab when you get out of the sewers killed me.
That's a shame.
And if I do this hard mode series, it would be like one life, that's it. And then I just move on to the next game. So if I have to put out a 5-minute episode, there, that's it.
I remember, like, I was playing the 1999 mode for BioShock Infinite, and I spent like an entire night playing it till like 5 a.m. and I was only in like still at like the initial part of the game, because I was actually using guides to find the items so it would give me a fighting chance.
Nope.
And that was the only time I ever beat it. It was on PC, and I have BioShock Infinite on all systems too.
I got the BioShock collection for PS4, and I really want to replay BioShock Infinite. But then part of me says, you should actually beat BioShock 1 and 2 first.
Me too. And I finally beat the stupid level. Finally!
It's over.
Yeah. I also have the BioShock collection for Xbox One for collector's purposes. Like, the only BioShock games I don't have are the Ultimate Rapture editions and BioShocks 1 and 2 for like the original systems.
Yeah, I almost bought the collector's edition of 2 when it came with the vinyls. I forget why I didn't. I should have.
Maybe you didn't have money?
Could have been a thing.
Oh man. I wonder how much time I spent in this map. Oh, I spent a little over an hour. Oh my god. But I did get a 28 defense Kieran Short or Kieran Blade or Kieran Fang, because I know Ongriff stands for attack and I'll wear it. Up there. Okay, hang on. Alright, so like I was saying, I got a pretty high defense weapon, so I guess that's good because Aver means defense, and I know Angriff means attack, obviously. I got a pathetic speed scroll and a pathetic jump wing boot. That's just sad. That just brings my spirits down.
I never understood the wing boots.
The only reason you want to is if you want to like try to get up like one of the hidden like dim sums for Yellow Turban Rebellion, because it had 2 dim sums and 2 Musou wines. Because in the Yellow Turban Rebellion, the only way to reach one of the dim sums was to hop over a wall onto a platform. Because I don't know if you noticed, but like in one of the platforms, it has a pot in there.
Yeah, you can actually just fall from the high wall to grab it.
That's what I kept trying.
That's how I got it.
I had to do it repeatedly, and it takes me.
It took me a long time to finally get it, but I got it.
Like it could take like 5 minutes, and you'd waste your 5 minutes just trying to get plus 10 health.
Yep. It'd be easier just to like go to one of the easy ones and just keep replaying that.
I think Wu Territory was the one I kept grinding on, like the Allied Forces side, because it was straightforward and linear.
In Dynasty Warriors 4, I usually do the Yellow Turban Menace because they're just like right there at the end, both of them.
Right. Oh, my bodyguards have gotten the elite title, but they're still privates and they haven't even improved one bit. Oh, top ranking, Xiahou dude, 12,159, and he got 1499 KOs, but no good time. I mean, even Suma Yi was slow, but he still got more time than I did. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. I don't know how to speak German. Apologies to Germans watching this video. But I'm glad it's over. Yeah. So, yeah guys, this is Exodus to X. Dude.
Oh, and I've been Chris Gildart.
Yeah, thanks for taking your time to watch me kill 1,000 troops and almost get wrecked by Xiahou, but you know, future playables like UAG have come to save the day. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, take care and have a nice day.
Have a good one.